everyone, today we're going to talk about what milk you should give your baby after they turn 1. Hi guys, it's Renee with New Ways Nutrition, and one of the most common questions that parents have once their babies turn 1 is what milk should they be giving them? Should they transition to cow's milk? Should they stick with breast milk or formula? What should they be doing? So my recommendation as a dietitian is if you are feeding your baby breast milk right now and you plan to continue after the age of 1, then that's totally fine and you don't need to transition to cow's milk. As long as you're feeding your baby on demand and they're having a good diet, a varied diet of solid food, then you don't need to add in cow's milk to supplement. You can if you want, but it's not necessary. If you're feeding your baby formula, then at 1 you can transition to just having cow's milk and you don't have to keep going with the formula. Cow's milk and solid foods will give your baby the nutrients that they need as long as you're using whole milk, that you can stop with formula. Breast milk is going to have more nutrients even than cow's milk, so breast milk is totally fine to stick with. If you want to avoid cow's milk for whatever reason and serve plant-based milks, that's when we're going to get into a little bit of concern, and we want to make sure that you're working one-on-one with a registered dietitian because plant-based milks don't have the same fat and protein content as cow's milk or breast milk. So you want to make sure that your baby is going to get every bit of nutrition that they need in those first couple years of life. So I'm not saying you can't do it, but just know that it is a harder thing to do because it doesn't have all the nutrients that we are used to in cow's milk and that most of our nutrition recommendations are based on. So if you feel strongly about that, make sure you're working with a nutrition professional to make sure your child is getting everything that they need. You don't want to leave that up to chance. All right? So breast milk, you don't have to transition to cow's milk. Anything else, transition to cow's milk. And if you don't want cow's milk or for some reason they can't, make sure you're working with a nutrition professional to get your baby everything that they need. All right, hope you learned something. Have a good day.